Hello, my name is Andrew Weaver. I'm a faculty member at the University of Victoria, and I've spent 20 years working in the area of climate science. This is my fourth all candidates meeting in 3 days, and it's casual Friday today for me because I've been suit and tied for the last 3 days, and I have 2 more in the next 2 days. I too would like to thank you very much for coming. The reason why I'm so excited about this is, as most of you here, I recognize many of you, and many of you will know, the only solution to climate change that we'll be discussing today is one where we can price emissions. It is, every economist in the world will agree, the experts worldwide will agree, the only solution to climate change involves pricing emissions. Unless you internalize the externalities associated with your behavior, the tragedy of the commons tells us it's in every individual's best interest, every municipality's best interest, every city's best interest, every province's best interest, every country's best interest to do nothing, because the costs of action are borne by the individual, the state, the province, or the country, and the costs of inaction are distributed elsewhere. This is the only way to solve this crisis. And for when you hear people say that we shouldn't price emissions, what they really are saying is we're not going to deal with this problem. For me, what's really important too, and I hope my colleagues, and you'll see this today, is another thing that we must do in order to solve this climate problem is recognize that the climate does not know which political party we happen to be associated with. It is unacceptable in these great issues of our time to play partisan politics on one side against the other, to fight for the sake of fighting, to disagree for the sake of disagreeing. We must support good policy, we must criticize bad policy, but ultimately we must work together to ensure that this issue is dealt with. Finally, I will say that in British Columbia, our parliamentary system actually is a parliamentary democracy. We are not a republic. We do not elect a premier or a president. We elect constituent representatives who represent us in the legislature and bring our views in the legislature. In a republic, you elect a president. In a parliamentary democracy, you elect a constituent representative, and this is why the Green Party believes firmly as a tenet of its central policy in the individual rights of its MLAs to speak freely and vote freely on issues of a matter of conscience. Thank you.